All right, so we're gonna do an attempt to repair. So they want us to replace the storm collars. There's actually 3 on this slope. This one has collateral to the edges right here, so it needs to go. So the storm collars, vents on the other side. So in order to do that, you have to replace these shingles that are adjacent to it. You'll have to lift these shingles that are adjacent to those, and they're simply just not gonna hold up. And that's what we're here to prove. I did one this morning, got back, realized you couldn't see my hands or technique, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the tears that happened while trying to do that. So we're gonna do another one right here. We're gonna take this one out. And we're gonna get started. We're using a snake tool. That's what State Farm wants. Let's zoom out. So let's get her done. Got a tear right there. We're coming through right here. Tear. Tear. So got a crease right here from earlier. Tear. 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 Cicada attack. They have no personal space. Crease. See if I can still see all my hands. Jesus. There. There. Golly, that sucked. Tear. Tear. At this point, to speed things up, I mean, this is already shot, torn. I'm gonna just use a hammer, nail these in. Be a lot faster for me, and it's hot. So, I think we all saw what we needed to see. Piping hot. Actually, I'm going to use the snake tool because these are hot to the touch. So I'll stop that right there. Pull this out of my head. So we got tears. This is before I ever lifted them to get a nail under. It's just me trying to get shingle out. So this shingle was replaced just like we would around the vent. These are the ones that get left behind. They're gonna be torn up. Those need to be replaced. You do that, you're gonna tear these up. You'll tear this one up, and you'll be looking at a, whole slope replacement for here. Before I moved on and showed where all the vents were, just wanted to address what I believe are hail hits of the shingles. So once upon a time, places like that, before all these grains, ended up in the gutter. And I have close-up shots of those before. Like I said, there's collateral to this vent too, right there. I've been on the roof twice, droned it once. I'm not gonna walk up there again today. Places like that, like I said, I got a few more photos, but we call it, depending on the size of the hail, there's no severe hail damage up here. What that means is there's no, I guess you could get a magnifying glass out and see, maybe there is. But when hail hits a shingle and displaces granules, that is damage. Displacing granules exposes this fiberglass mat, and these grains are here to protect that mat from the elements. And when hail loosens those, and the rain washes them away after the hail strikes them, well, now you got problems. You'll have problems later down the road. That's why it's so important to get hail addressed and have a roofer or a contractor come out and look at things for you. But now that the repair attempt's over, the second repair attempt, so that you can see on my hands and whatnot, wasn't perfect. But we're just trying to demonstrate something else. So they want to, do the storm collar here. That slope's gone. They got two over here. So that slope's gone. When you try to repair those, the valley tie-in right here, this smaller slope overlaps this valley to this slope. So you're gonna have to get under this valley to replace these shingles. Once you tear them all up, trying to replace the storm collar. So that slope's gotta go. You have to get under this hip and ridge and replace it. And to properly felt this slope, it has to overlap this hip so that no leaks can occur between the gaps in the decking right there. So that means you're gonna get into this slope, tear it up, so it needs to be replaced. Got two vents right here they won't replace, so this slope. And then you got two down there, so that slope. And all that's left is the front and back. Those need to be wrapped in with the rest because that's over 80% of the roof you're replacing there. Well, actually, you have to get in that hip, get in this to felt this slope. Have to get in that hip, replace those, overlap the felt, you're getting in this slope. That slope's replaced. So, there we go. Same on the back with that other hip. But that concludes this repair attempt. I'll submit this to State Farm Fire Claims.